The secret to ranking #1 on Amazon. Optimize your product listings today. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO of EHP Consulting Group. Let's dive in. Okay, so first, Amazon is not set it and forget it. It's continuous optimization. You should be optimizing your listing every 30 to 90 days, right? So let's just say Valentine's Day is coming up. So you can see for this client, we put Valentine's Day gift in their title, which helped spike sales for Valentine's Day. Simple stuff. It just takes minor things sometimes. We've got Valentine's Day. What if it's Halloween, right? If it's Halloween and it's getting close to Halloween, you can add a little pumpkin in your background like this one to show off and be like, oh, this is a great product for Halloween. You want your product to be seen. You want to optimize your SEO, especially if there's a holiday coming up, right? And also optimize your images if there's a holiday coming up, right? For Christmas, you can also be putting different things. Mother's Day, we've got a little tag right here, and your item might not come with a tag, but you could say Mother's Day gift right here, right? Or you could have it have a bow on it if it's for Christmas. I never had somebody say, oh, I didn't receive my bow, right? You want to just stand out any way possible. People aren't going to comment and say, oh, I didn't receive my pumpkin, right? They know that the pumpkin is just for show, but it's great examples to help you get more clicks and more sales. You should be optimizing your design, your titles, using those keywords for the holidays. What are people typing in for Mother's Day? Mother's Day gift? Why aren't you ranking for that? Why don't you try to optimize your listings on a regular basis so you can help you generate more sales like we did for this Valentine's Day client? Now you can also improve your organic ranking through competitor analysis. So before I was mentioning holidays, right? Mother's Day, Christmas, things like that. But you can also identify areas where you can improve by looking at your top competitors. When you're looking at your competitors, I recommend not to look at one, not to look at two, but to look at 5 top competitors. Look at 5 competitors that are making more money than you. That's pretty much the point. If they're making more money than you, they're doing something better than what you're doing, right? So you want to look at everything they're doing, right? So if we're looking at your product versus theirs, right? So why does theirs have Amazon choice? I want you to try to figure that out. Doctors RX, is that an actual brand name? Can you use that yourself? It looks like it's not their brand name. So I would go to the USPTO. If you're allowed to use that, put that in your title too, right? #1 recommended female libido booster for women. Female enhancement. What if yours said #1 recommended libido booster for women, right? This one automatically looks like it was made by a doctor, and it probably wasn't, but it's making the customers think that it's a better item than yours. So looking at it, they're also selling it for a much higher price. So think about that as well. Look to see if this is your product. Why aren't you selling on Amazon FBA? You can see right here, they're shipping it themselves. They're selling it themselves. If they were selling it via FBA, maybe they'd be generating more sales. All this stuff you want to look at. Their images. How does their first image compare to yours, right? Theirs kind of looks completely pristine and perfect, while yours looks a little bit basic. So you want to be looking at that. How are their reviews so good? Why aren't yours reviews as good? Could you make your product better? All these little things, right? What are they using in their bullet points that you don't have? What about their ingredients? You want to look at all of these competitors and see what can you do. You can easily see right here, 1, 2, this one only has 4 photos. 4. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one has 7. So easy stuff. Sometimes it's easy to see, wow, if I just did a competitor analysis, I could see what to do. Once you do that, it's time to start creating an actual written strategy. I don't want you to just randomly say, oh, it needs this, it needs the better title, it needs better photos. Write down a strategy, right? What if you went to business class in college? What are they going to make you do? You write down a strategy first, and then you implement the strategy, right? So you're doing competitor analysis. You're doing your due diligence. You're looking, okay, we've got holiday seasons coming up. We've got Christmas coming up. We want to optimize our first image for Christmas. We want to optimize our back-end keywords. We want to look at our competitors. But you want to write down a strategy so you have a step-by-step, right? Easy. Search engine optimization, right? Your title, your bullet points, your description. How can you make all of these better? All of your SEO. What is your competitors doing for SEO, right? You can easily use a reverse ASIN tool like Jungle Scout or Helium 10 to figure out what keywords your competitors are using and what keywords they're ranking for. If we go to Helium 10 right now, you can go to Tools, Cerebro, and then you can scroll down and you can put in competitors ASIN, their item, and it literally shows you every single keyword that they're ranking for. Every keyword that they're ranking for, so you can understand what keywords are they showing up on page number 1 for? What keywords are they showing up for page number 2 for, right? How can you add those keywords in to improve your SEO, right? We've got stuffless dog toys with squeaker, right? So you should be, and that is, this product you are analyzing shows up as Amazon's choice for this keyword. Maybe you should be using it, stuff like that. Pricing. This is another strategy that a lot of people hate doing, but it works extremely well to get you to page number 1. So if you do all of these at the same time, all of these sections, and you do the pricing too, it's going to shoot you up to page number 1. Then you just slowly increase your price again, and then you'll stay on page number 1. It's that easy. Also, we're talking about main imagery, the first photo, right? Standing out on the first photo. To get a good first photo, again, what you want to do is identify your product. So let's just say this is our product right here, right? We see it's a water bottle, we see it's basic, but what I want you to do is see, is this product idiot proof, right? So if I showed this to a 10-year-old and I said, hey, I just showed them the first image, right? Because that's what customers see when they're shopping. They just see the first image first, right? Because humans love images. We first thing we see is the first image. I showed this to a kid. What is this? A water bottle, right? They're going to say it's like a water bottle. But no, it's a tea infuser. This is literally a tea infuser, and this first image does not do it justice. I can't tell that it's a tea infuser just from this, right? This is where you would ask a 10-year-old, what is this? If they don't know it's a tea infuser, you're doing a bad job, right? So this one can obviously be improved right away, like super easy. But what you can also do is look at your top competitors. This one literally says tea infuser. If I showed this to a 10-year-old, they'd be like, it's a tea infuser bottle. They'd know right away, right? So it's making your images, a lot of this is basic. This one's okay. This one has to be killing it. If we look at the sales, yeah, 45,000 a month. It's got Amazon's choice. They know what they're doing, right? They're making the images idiot proof. And we want to look at our top competitors. Hot or cold for 24 hours. Bamboo tumbler. You can see the T right here. So this one does help a lot. It's not as good as the other one. This one you can see the T here too. But I think this is going to be the one that you want to pretty much mimic, right? So looking at those, looking at the secondary images as well. Sometimes they might have a good first image, but their secondary images aren't as good. So let's look at some of their secondary images. They've got an actual woman holding the bottle. She looks happy, right? This is probably going to be the target market on people. We want to have lifestyle images. Those really help. Again, another one with the woman holding the bottle. I wish her face was in it and we could see her smiling. I think that would do better than this, but still looks good. This one looks really good, but it might be edited. Definitely better. These ones are definitely edited. You can see her fingers all messed up, but in the right direction. Definitely better than, let's see, you can see ours. These ones actually look legit, but again, I want to see her full face. And a good way to identify how to improve your images is to look at big brands. What's a big brand? Skims, right? Who's our target market for this? Tea infusers. It's usually women, and maybe they buy Skims too. It shows her full face right away and her full body, right? If she had this and instead she had the water bottle, that's going to help with generating sales. This is what the top brands are doing, okay? So you can't tell me, no, Josh, that's not true. Yes, it is. Kylie Cosmetics. It's showing her full face, right? We want to see the face. That's a good lifestyle photo. I haven't seen, these ones are good. but they don't show the full face. This one does, so this one's a really good one, but I wish this was the second photo or the third photo. This one's like all the way at the back. Look at top brands. Louis Vuitton. Do they show someone? People who like tea infusers, they probably like Louis Vuitton too. What does Louis Vuitton? It's got her whole face in it. Last one, Maserati. Maybe they like Maseratis as well. Let's see if it shows. And it's got somebody. It doesn't have her whole face in it. I wish she was looking at you. But again, it's similar. So you want to have those lifestyle images. That's where I see improvements here. Then obviously, I think they should be including the face. And these ones are pretty decent, these secondary images, but I think they could also... It's really the first image that's messed up with this one. So, again, we want to dive into each section right here. So again, optimizing your SEO. And in order to do that, you also... I told you for the competitor analysis, but you also want to use Helium 10, which is linked below. But I also have a little cheat sheet on how many characters you can use. You can use lettercount.com. And then you can count how many characters in your title. So my recommendation for your title is to have 190 to 200 letters. Letters or characters, it's the same thing for this. So if we go back to, let's just say this was our listing because I exited out of it. And I look at how many letters they have. I'm going to go to letter count, put this in. This is their listing. They only have 159. That means they have a lot more keywords we can add to their title to help them generate sales with organic SEO. Very basic stuff. Right? So we've got a little cheat sheet. Let's just at least make our listings match this. Our bullet point should be 450 to 500 letters. It's for SEO, okay? Have the beginning be for the customer, but the end of the bullet points should be for SEO purposes. Description, back-end search terms, behind A+ content. Behind the A+ content, you can put keywords. Here's the A+ content. Multicolored travel flasks. The perfect gift for her. They're using some of them. Gift for a woman, anniversary gift. But I think they could add more keywords behind here. But at least they have a couple. Right? So you're going to add back-end keywords behind the A+ content and the brand story. Right? So for the pricing strategy, we really want to break even. But you want to look at the competitors' pricing as well. So if the competitor's selling theirs, let's see, $29.95, $16.99. We really want to try to beat this price if we can. The $16.99. So go to $15 or $14.99 and then slowly start to increase it. Don't just take a huge loss, obviously, if your product's way better than theirs, but you want to really try to do a big discount, which you're not going to want to do, but it's going to get you to page number 1. And then you slowly increase the price. Don't just jump it. All right? And then you need to review good images versus bad images. I kind of went through that on the first images, like a good one versus a bad one, but it needs to be idiot proof. The customer needs to know exactly what it is right by looking at it, right? So if we look at this, and I showed this to a kid right here, and I was like, what's this? Oh, it's what product am I selling? Oh, it's a ball for women. It's a yoga ball for women. You could see it. A 10-year-old would understand it's a yoga ball for women. And if I showed them this is a competitor, they might get confused. So again, you want your first image to be idiot proof. This is actually a first image on Amazon. I have no idea what it is just by looking at the image. You want to know exactly what it is just by looking at the image. Same with videos. We're in this strategy. We've got videos. Do you have a video that at least explains the product? Let's see if they do. Let me turn this off. Yep.
The gorgeous
They've got a video explaining the product. So make sure you have a video. Super simple. You can also have a video if you have premium A+ content. And then making sure you do have A+ content. Do they all have A+ content? They have to have all of A+ content. Yeah, we've got A+ content. They don't have premium A+ content though. So I could tell this isn't premium A+ content because the images are too small. You can add videos. The images are going to be 10 times bigger. It's going to be mobile optimized. It's going to help you increase sales. Get premium A+ content. Okay? So that's another thing. Competitor videos. So we're going to come to the next one. Brand story. This one doesn't have a brand story. It's got A+ content, but no brand story. So make sure you add a brand story. That also helps generate sales. Oh, here's their brand story from the brand. See, look, this just helps with SEO. It also helps with credibility, but you can see you can add back-end keywords behind this as well. So all of this helps. Amazon Vine. If you don't have 30 reviews yet, enroll your product in Amazon Vine to get more reviews, right? This one already has 6,000. So if I was optimizing this, you can't enroll it in Vine. But if you didn't have a lot of reviews, it's time to get reviews. Review your reviews and the competitors' reviews. This is a trick we learned as well. So if you look at their negative reviews, maybe they say that their product leaks. This leaks like no other when tipped, right? So maybe their product leaks. You can put in your, if a lot of people complain that the competitor's product leaks, you can actually come to your title and put leak proof or doesn't leak. You want to look at the competitors' negative reviews and add that into your title. If there's tons of reviews that talk about it leaking, it's time for you to shine, because they're going to come back. They're going to look for an alternative. And if yours says leak proof, what are they going to type in? Leak proof tea infuser, right? So yours should say leak proof tea infuser in the title. It's very simple. Also look at your own reviews to make sure that your own reviews are good, right? If your product is bad and it does leak, you want to make sure that when you order it again, you have that fixed, okay? Easy stuff. I don't know how many people I've seen that they get all these negative reviews and it's the same. Leaking, 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 and they don't fix the product. I'm like, you're never going to be successful. You have to fix your product. That's why iPhone doesn't have just a version 1. They've got iPhone 15, 6. They keep improving. You need to keep improving as well. Inventory, you need to stay in stock and you need to be FBA. Super simple. PPC audit. So go to your Amazon PPC. This is another trick. And then download your PPC report. And then you can use those keywords and put them in your title. Let me show you how to do it. You're going to go to your campaign manager in Amazon ads. This is only works if you all run Amazon ads. Then you're going to go to measurement and reporting. You're going to go to sponsored ads reports. And then you're going to download, create report, search term, just like this, do the last 30 days, that's fine, run the report. After that's done, you're going to download the report, and then you're going to see exactly what customers are typing in to purchase your product. So here's the report right here. We can literally see a customer typing hick away straw. It's only 41 cents cost per click. We spent $33 and made $351. Maybe you should have this keyword in your title, so it's going to help you rank organically. This is another great way. You can put in your bullet points, your back-end keywords, wherever on your listing. But these keywords are stuff that customers are actually typing in and purchasing your item with. So you should be putting these in your title, your bullet points, your back-end, hiccups relief, right? All this stuff, Shark Tank, baby hiccup relief. We didn't generate a sale for that. Hiccup straw, hick away straw, family pack, all these things. This is how you get ahead, because nobody does these kinds. Now, if you do all of these and you do take it one step at a time, note that things might change, but having a good strategy really does help improve your listing if you know how to implement it. But that's it for today's video. Leave a comment below on a new strategy that I forgot to mention in this video. If you learned something new, drop a like. And if you're an Amazon seller, I highly recommend subscribing to our channel, because we're giving away great content that's going to help you in your Amazon journey. And of course, if you need help with increasing sales, anything mentioned in this video, or just help selling on Amazon, contact EHP Consulting Group. The link is right in the description to contact us or schedule a call. Also, our #1 service is our full A to Z Amazon account management service. This is where we'll fully manage your inventory, calling Amazon, customer service, advertising, increasing sales, and much, much more. The benefit of this service is so you can spend time working on your business instead of in your business every day, like calling Amazon for hours on end just to fix an issue. Let us do it for you. Save time, money, and increase your sales with ehpconsultinggroup.com. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO of EHP Consulting Group, and I'm signing out.